This question is from R.K. Goyal Prabhu. He asks, Hare Krishna Guruji, Prabhupada says in his purport that this material world is reflection of spiritual world, which is eternal. Can you please elaborate that? Thank you, Guruji.
This material world is the reflection of spiritual world, but it is not permanent, it is not blissful. So it is a temporary, miserable place. That's what we need to understand. So this material world actually is created and annihilated. It is not eternal in the sense it is not always there. So we already studied at length, and in Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says very clearly, in the 8th chapter also we study. So everything gets created and annihilated. Even in the 2nd chapter itself, Krishna had taught us that Avyaktadini Bhutani Vyakta Madhyani Bharata Avyakta Nidanani Eva Tatra Ka Paridevana. So in the beginning we are unmanifest, Avyakta. So that means this material world itself was not there. When this material world is there, then we are manifesting. So we are unmanifest. So that's what in the Avyakta, Adini, Bhutani, Vyakta Madhyani Bharata. In the middle, Madhya, in the middle, we get manifest. Vyakta Madhyani Bharata. Avyakta Nidanani Eva. Again at the end, everything is destroyed. So this Prabhavam Pralayam. So it's creation, annihilation. Sargepi Nopajayante Pralaya Navyatanti. So everything is happening to this material world. So this material world is temporary. So it is not always staying, it is not always the same. And so spiritual world is not like that. It is always the same, it is permanent, and it's a blissful place. So that way, we need to understand that Krishna's well, when we go there, we will live there forever, blissfully, happily. Whereas in this material world, we have to go through all these problems, suffering, struggle, all those things. So that way, the soul somehow should escape from this material world with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, surrendering unto Krishna. Somehow we need to get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita so that we can surrender unto Krishna and we can free ourselves from this material bondage and we can go to Krishna as well. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Actually, my doubt is that we have learned that the three things are eternal. One is the material energy or the Maya, and the living entity, the Jeev, and the Krishna. Then this, what is this Ashwatham Vraksha, which is real, and we are in material world, we are unreal. I am not able to understand it clearly. So
this banyan tree is just an analogy, Prabhu. Krishna is teaching us for us to understand an analogy. So Krishna is teaching us Krishna is giving an example. It's not a real banyan tree. Krishna is talking about this banyan tree is in this world. You don't see any banyan tree. The roots are going upwards. All the roots are going downwards. Correct. Whereas Krishna is teaching us the banyan tree. So you take the real banyan tree, what you see in this world, and just flip the trunk upwards. That's it. So that is the an analogy, an example Krishna is teaching us to understand about our life in this spiritual and this material world. You understand that, Prabhu?
I just wanted to understand it more clearly. Actually, whatever we do in our actions, that is first generated in our mind in the form of some thoughts.
Yes.
So the roots of all our deeds, whether it is pious or non-pious, it is there in our mind. So we have to understand the root. If we eliminate the root cause of our actions, then probably there won't be any cause of material entanglement in this material world.
Exactly. That's what we are going to study in these slokas 3 and 4. Yes,
so basically the spiritual world is the real world from where everything emulates. And then we are usually entangled in the other things which are materialistic in nature. And we don't get the access to that spiritual part of this, which is the real world, probably.
Yes.
So
spiritual world is separate, Prabhu. This material world is separate. So we are in this material world. Once we disconnect ourselves completely from the material world, we'll go to spiritual world, Prabhu. That's it.
So basically, by focusing our attention to Krishna, we are getting access to that spiritual world.
Exactly. We are, by focusing our attention to Krishna, we are able to dissociate ourselves from this material world. That's what we need to do.
Okay.
Once we disconnect from the material world completely, then we will be fully focusing ourselves on Krishna only 24/7. We will go to Krishna. That's it.
Yeah.
That means there is no more material attachments, no more material connections.
Yes. So now it is aligning with the overall concept of Krishna consciousness. Thank you, Guruji.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji. We do not see any inverted banyan tree in this material world, but then when we go to a lake, we do see the reflection of the trees, which appears inverted, like the roots are upward and the branches are downward. So,
But still, you cannot take this data. I have heard about such kind of comparison, even in the Tapat also. But there even all other roots are also going upwards only. If you see those kind of tree, but here the banyan tree, what Krishna is explaining here, only the trunk goes upward. All other roots still go downward.
okay. So that way.
You understand that? All other roots are going downward towards the material world. Only the trunk is going towards the spiritual world. So when you all other roots which are going towards the material world, they are actually binding ourselves to the material world. Karmanu bandhuni manishya loki. So if we cut down all those things, then our connection with this material world is completely disconnected. So then we will only go up to Krishna. There is no bondage to this material world. All these other roots going to this material world, basically our bondage to this material world.
Okay, Guruji, I got it now. Yeah, so that way it is different from, like, by analogy we can say some reflection, but it is different because you are saying that what Krishna is saying, that there is a banyan tree where the trunk is going upward, but the the roots are going downward, and when we cut those roots, then
we are completely from this material world. Then we can go upward to Krishna. So as long as these roots are going downwards, we cannot elevate, we cannot go up. So we need to disconnect from this material, cut all the attachments. All those roots we need.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.